up? It's your girl Camray and you're watching Camray Music TV, and I'm back with another video. This is your star review for the night. I know I missed last week, y'all. We're gonna get into that a little bit later, but I'm here to do my review, so let's get into it. All right, so y'all, just like y'all already know, Star is really good. If you don't review it, I don't know why. Okay, if you don't watch it, I don't know why, but you must be watching it if you're here, right? So like y'all know, I can't take no notes when I'm watching. It be moving so fast. I mean, drama after drama, high after low, low after high. I mean, and then all these cameos, people just be popping up, and I just be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna talk about Star and Noah, which seems to be the primary focus for this episode. They are dealing with some mental health stuff, okay? It seems like everybody's kind of putting a lot of focus on Noah and his addiction, you know, and how he needs to get help and how he almost killed the baby. But Star is equally to blame also, because Star would have had watch over her child had she not have landed herself in jail after her anger flared up. All right, so how come nobody's talking about anger management for Star? We need anger management for Star. We need rehab for Noah. Those things are very prevalent in the community now. To watch, you know, Star going back and forth, and Star like saying that she gonna keep him from his son, and Star saying that they family is toxic, and Star, you know, saying that she gonna give the baby up for adoption. This is what I call fully functioning depression. Okay, she's realizing she's hitting rock bottom. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Now she's in survival mode for this child. She thinks she's making the right decision for her and her child, but it's not benefiting nobody to give your child up for adoption. You think that you're fulfilling a purpose by not, I guess, not keeping your child because you're quote unquote a screw up like your mom, and then Noah is one. But I'm just like, you know, Star, I don't have any children, but I will say that a lot of these generational curses you cannot outrun no matter what you do, okay? They just happen. You just happen to do the same thing that somebody did before you, and they did the same thing that someone did before them. All you can do is try to be a better you and learn from those things that you didn't like when you were growing up. You cannot continuously blame and feel like it's going to keep happening to you. If you have a blessing like a child, you kind of owe it to them to show them something different. And if you see that you're spiraling down that path, then you change the path. You don't give the whole child away. I wasn't with Star on that, wasn't really understanding why she felt like she had to give up her child. Then she got a knife on Noah. I'm just like, okay, Star, you got a lot going on. I seen Jude, the girl who plays Star, she said, she tweeted, she's like, don't at me because I didn't write none of this stuff. But Star is like very toxic this episode, but you know, it happens. It happens. And this is like the second to last episode, I believe, before the finale. So I'm kind of like annoyed with Star at this point. She still don't have her voice. Alex has decided on behalf of the entire group that they're going to get the group back together for the betterment of Star, because this is her family now, right? Simone has gone fully Angela Davis, and she is tapped into the activism like for show, for real. And she's dealing with you know, white supremacists at one of her events, and he's like got it on his camera. And you know, I was like, Lee Daniels, he never shies away from what's really happening out here. And it was just annoying to see it on the screen, annoying to see it in real life, but thankful that he doesn't shy away from things in his art. So Angel is concerned because it's getting big, it's getting seen on a national level, and you know, while a lot of people back you up, a lot of people don't, and they want harm for you. I mean, hell, he called her a half-breed, and you know, he's trying to make it seem like all these people who are immigrants are dangerous. And so in the end, we see that Angel's car has a car bomb attached to it. Now, I don't know if Angel got in the car, but it was left up to assumption that he did get in the car. And I'm just like, damn, why he had to go out like that? Evan Ross didn't have to go out like that. But you know, of course, this is gonna really scar Simone because she loved him. She was all behind this cause because of him, and now she's lost him because of the cause. So we don't know if Angel's really gone. It's just a whole lot, because even in the preview for next weekend, we don't see like no sadness, no funeral type of thing. So I'm like, okay, did Angel just like, he was on the other side of the car, like he just barely got it, like maybe it didn't really happen, because you know Lee Daniels, he good for that. Okay, Cotton, she has killed the pimp. Okay, her mama or Cassie was finding out that she was running girls out of there. You know, she's trying to get it all handled, but she ends up killing them. So we don't know if Cotton going back bad. I don't know what's happening with Cotton, but I don't like it. I like when she's more righteous, and you know, I like that side of Cotton. Carlotta, I guess Cassie has asked Carlotta's permission to be with Maurice, and they actually make a cute couple. They fully functioning power couple on the way. Brandy in real life has lost some weight, right? She's looking good, which she didn't look too bad with the weight. It's just that she's always been super slim, so it was hard for people to see. Everybody thought she was pregnant all the time. But yeah, so Cassie's trying to develop her own artist, and she's starting with her cousin Rashad. I can't for the life of me figure out why Miss Carlotta is so pressed about Rashad. It's like maybe all this hate and anguish that she has towards him is trying to reveal to us that that is your son, that he has a part of your dad in him, and maybe that's like you feel like a spiritual something happening. But I like just how she was acting on stage when they started singing, and she took the mic, and started singing. I'm just like, girl, you don't have to be nasty and rude like that towards him. And then she was persistent, and like she insisted she did not want him singing because he ain't a part of, you know. I'm just like, well, damn, like that's your family. So, well, I mean, I guess technically not, because that was the stepdad. But anyway, that is her family. So Miss Carlotta, I mean, maybe we gonna find out that that is her son, and maybe that'll explain all this nastiness that she acting. It's just it's just unnecessary. We see Giselle from Empire. She's crossed over to Gravity Records because they are going bankrupt and they need money from Empire, which I think is weird because Empire technically don't have no money right now, but okay. But they're trying to get money. You know, Giselle's up to her antics, you know, sleeping with Mateo, and I actually don't think it ends up working out. Maybe she pulls out because a old girl was calling or something. I don't remember. Wasn't really watching that part. Alex and Derek was going to decide to go ahead and get married, but Alex stops, you know, on the way up to the aisle because at the courthouse, because she feels like she wants her girls to be there, which I felt was weird because they've been arguing the whole doggone show. And I just don't remember Alex and Star being this combative all the time. I was just like, okay, it's enough. It's enough. I think I just really wanted to talk more about this generational curses thing. Y'all know I like Star because it really points out like real and true social issues that, you know, that we deal with every day. If it's not white supremacy, if it's not immigrants, if it's not single parent homes, if it's not interracial relationships, if it's not, you know, just any of that, a lot of this is present in Star and Empire. So when we're talking about generational curses, it's like, sometimes it's not really a curse. Sometimes it's not really a curse, or it's not something that's so bad. You know, it could be something like your mom always bit her nails, and you know, when you get older, you realize you bite your nails when you get nervous, just like your mom did. That's like a generational thing, but that does not mean that it cannot be broken. That does not mean that you cannot change it and move forward without doing it. And here we kind of see that, you know, they're kind of blaming the parents. The parents did this. It was so bad that means that my life cannot go on because my parent did this. And the reason why that is just so invalid is that you have your own life to live. And regardless of if your parents were there for you or they weren't, yeah, a lot of what's in your parents is in you, and that's what makes you who you are. But you also have your own life to live, your own character to develop. So just watching this, you know, watching Noah try to sit his parents down, and then, oh, that was another thing. You know, Kimberly Elise's character, his mom, she wanted his dad to be his dad. Even though I realized you didn't love me the way that you should, I thought that you would at least be the father that I needed you to be. So basically, stay with me now, she ignored whatever little things she saw about him, because if a man can't love you right, then he don't love himself. So she saw something in him. She saw something in him to where he was inadequate or where he was lacking love for her. She ignored that. and wanted him to be that to her son. But see, that's backwards, because if I don't love myself, I can't offer love to anyone else, whether that's the one I'm sleeping with or the thing that we made together, the person that we made together. So I think that this is important, because in a lot of households, people just want that father-father figure, and they don't care to think about the mental health of it all, or sorry y'all, I keep checking on Kobe. The mental health of it all, or, you know, how you're doing or why you can't love. Let's work that out. And then a lot of people get afraid that if that means that we can't be together, then I'm fine with that, because I want what's best for you and your personal growth and you loving yourself and finding yourself. A lot of people ain't trying to do that. If that means that you're gonna leave us, I ain't trying to do it. Okay, so when he said that he was in the closet, really, you know, a lot of women and people, period, but a lot of women hear that and they just kind of just run. Like, you in the closet, like, you gay, I'm good. Instead of realizing, like, okay, this man that I'm with felt so entrapped and entangled in a culture that does not accept him. So he felt like he had to get married and live like the American dream, get married to a woman, have a child, and he still could not get rid of his feelings for men. So in order to be accepted and acceptable, he hid it and stayed in the closet and tried to live a double life, and it did not work out. Now, why did it not work out? Because in the beginning, he was not able to be himself from jump. Okay, y'all, I be getting into this. I be getting into it, okay, because I really like for people to be able to live their truth. And even if you're within something right now and they're not encouraging the truth, it is important for your own self-health, self-love to get help and get out. Now, if he would have, you know, came to love himself and realized that, you know, maybe that he wasn't gay, but that he just didn't really love himself, and that he hated himself because of the things that he went through. As his wife, she should have created an open space where he could have found himself, encouraged that, you know, I love you and I want you to love yourself type of thing. You know, I'm going off on a tangent, but I think that I ain't been married long, but, you know, I think that it's really important to always encourage people to speak and live their truth all the time, no matter what's on the line. You know, if it means that you're going to lose your entire family, do you want to be suffering in silence, or do you want to live your truth out loud and at least be able to call a thing a thing? I don't know, but Star brings that stuff out of me, because I honestly feel like generational curses, being on the down low, you know, not being able to be your true authentic self, they're so prevalent and popular in our culture. It's ridiculous, honestly. But anyway, so that was this week's episode. Alex and Derek, they're about to get married in about 2 weeks, so I mean, I think that's maybe the finale is going to be the wedding. Are we going to get this ASA performance? Is Gravity Records going down? Did Star get renewed for season 4? I think that they did, so we don't have nothing to worry about on that account. I need Star to get some help. You know, she said that she was going to therapy, but I'm not seeing it. I need her to really get it together, and don't give this child up for adoption. But anyway, you guys let me know what you thought about this week's episode of Star down below. I'm Camray, and this is Camray Music TV. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe down below to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Camray Music TV. Make sure you check out all my merch at teespring.com/store/Camray Music TV. It will also be down in the links. I'm working on some new t-shirts for you guys so that you guys don't just have my face on them, because I understand that that's weird. But we're gonna work on some other merchandise. You know, I'm figuring this thing out, trying to learn my way through it. You guys also know I work full-time, in school full-time, have a husband, have a life, you know, so I'm trying to make my dream happen with this YouTube channel. So there's a lot of things in the works with getting my brand organized, figuring out what I want, figuring out how to do it. And so that's where we're at. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.